let's get it. Go. What's up? Everybody's doing good. We are back once again. Back with a little Enshrouded. Cool. Alrighty. And we're good. We're getting better at this thing. Started way faster. It takes me ages to get rolling. Slowly figuring it out. Okay. Back to the builds. Let's see where we were. So we did a little of this last stream. Off stream, I just started this side just because I didn't want to sit here measuring blocks out on stream. It's pretty boring. Because this is just replicated on this side. So I just wanted to get it rolling. So I moved everything out of the way. Excuse you? Did a little bit of digging. Made this space a little bigger, cleaned up all of the junk I had out so I can actually start working on this side because the space needs to start being functional. What's up, Velocity? How's it going? What's up, Harley? Welcome in. What did I do off stream? Anything? I changed this. Started to, at least. The wood wasn't working for me. It's not quite bougie enough. I also figured out something that we're going to mess with a little bit tonight. Little fun build tip that I think will be interesting. If I can figure it out is the key. There's a little bit of a jank you can do with the decor items in this game that allows you to build them sort of at angles. And I haven't been able to do it, but I was asking some questions, and I'm hoping that I can figure it out based on someone else's explanation. That would assume I'm a person of intelligence, though. So I mean, trial and error is the way I work, really, at the end of the day. So we're gonna trial and error the heck out of that thing, see if we can make it work, because I really want. This one specific detail they did was so cool. Hello? Didn't go all the way, did it? How you guys doing? How's your Friday evening or morning, Velocity? Saturday morning. You crazy animal. Straight into it tonight. Beautiful. You can't build at an angle in this game, and if so, do they plan on changing that? You can't, in the terms of building, it's essentially Minecraft is exactly how I would think of it. The blocks are a quarter the size of a Minecraft block, though. But you're still going to have to build sort of... I don't really have anything showing off a circle. But everything's built on this grid. So, like, you can't build these blocks at an angle. So just like Minecraft, you'd have to build sort of a pseudo circle. But the difference between Minecraft and Enshrouded is that Enshrouded's decor items can be built at least some of them. It's kind of weird. It's really hard to explain because it's not like super specific in any way, shape, or form. So like the windows cannot be built on angles. They're built on 90 degrees. That's it. They fit exactly the same grid as this square. So you build like this, you put a window in front of it. All the blocks are built on the square exactly the same. The only thing that's angled, I mean, just like Minecraft, like stairs are just blocks over and over again. You can build angles with the roof, but the issue is that, like, these are the roofs. I mean, they're not, there's a couple decent ones on the outside. They all look sort of like wood on the inside. But what I learned is that there's a couple blocks. So the iron gate, the mosaic showcase things, there's some other frames and stuff. I think if you did a, like, there's like bookshelves and stuff like that, those items you can rotate 360 degrees and place however you want. So similar to how I did like the pagoda base, if you, I don't even think I have a single bookcase out is the issue. I mean, I think the chests actually work as a good example. Let's see. So some of the items, work like this. So you can rotate this any direction you want. And so if you had enough chests, you could make a circular object. And I've seen someone build a tower that looked pretty good, honestly. What's up, John? Welcome in. I saw someone build a tower that looked pretty dang good for using shelves and stuff. So it's definitely possible. You can sort of, in a similar way to that I built the pagoda base, clip things together to get what you want. It's just very specific items. And what I'm really interested in is I saw this build that used these flame mosaics. So this block. Why am I crouching? There we go. It used these flame mosaics, but at an angle similar to the roofs. And so if I'm understanding correctly, how this works is you can use these in some way, shape, or form to match this angle. The question is, I don't know how yet. So we're going to have to figure this out. I've seen it done, so I know it works, and I talked to someone about it. I just don't understand how it works yet. I was really hoping that I'd just kind of come over here and like toss this up here and it would work. Not quite the case. They did give me a very detailed explanation is probably the other issue. So I don't fully know how this works yet. So we're gonna have a little trial and error tonight because I really, really want this to be a thing in my base. The flame mosaic is the only thing I've seen that makes a roof that looks sort of like stone. And so I want to figure that out. Find a way to add emotes to YouTube like you can on Twitch with 7TV. Would you be willing to help me on this to make YouTube chat way better? I mean, sure. I'm sure. You're willing to do it. I'm willing to listen. Question is, I don't understand how this person... I may have to ask more questions. I feel like it should be fairly simple, but, you know, that's not life. Let's not rotate. Like, the resource world has these at an angle. That's the struggle, is like, is it just because it's one block? How do you rotate it? I was hoping it just like clipped to the bottom of these, but that's not the case. What's up, XYZ? Did you finish with the chest crafting room? Essentially. Very close. I'm sure I'll come up with more details, and we have to finish loading everything in. Probably clear these out so I can actually see. But yeah, I mean, essentially done, I would say. Do you have the snap on or off? I've been messing with both for a second, but I'm going to have to mess with it much more here soon. Realizing, what did I do here? Another thing, don't overlook turning off the voxel details. Because, man, it makes seeing this stuff so much easier. And then you just turn them back on when you're ready. Yeah, that looks right. Thank you, John. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. It's been really fun. I am thoroughly enjoying the build system in Enshrouded these days. Just looks good. I mean, if this is the first room I've ever made in this game, outside of the things that I haven't even gotten close to finishing out there, you know, we got some potential. I was really excited. I was messing with just decor items. I'm just trying to understand how all the things work. And I really want big chains in the game. And I thought I found that, because I was like, bro, look at these. I'm like, look at this chain. That's a big chain, dude. So I was like doing all these details. I was like, this looks dope. I'm going to put one over here, one over there. Like, oh yeah, we'll just add these in. And the green goes away after a couple minutes. It doesn't actually show up forever with these things. So I was like, this is perfect. And then me being me, I was completely overlooking the fact that they clip through the ground because they're so big. So I came down and I had like 10 of these in this area where I'm planning to build this armory out at some point. We'll be working on it a little bit tonight. And I was like, okay, I changed my mind. That's not gonna work. I was like, dang it. I was so excited. It looked so good. I had a bunch of them placed. So I was like putting them next to these columns and stuff. I was like, this is gonna be epic. Wrong. It ruined the whole rest of my build. All my ideas thrown in the trash. But yeah, it's okay. We'll figure it out. Have you ever, Josue, welcome in, by the way. Have you done this? Have you messed with this at all? Because I'm at a loss. I'm not understanding how someone's done this yet. It's not, I cannot get any angles of any kind to show up. And so I'm slightly confused as to how they did this. Essentially, you just use a roof or an angled block and it clips to it. Their exact explanation: when you place the mosaic frames, they can lock to the angle of another object you are placing them on. In my case, I used the sign with an angled roof. It can be tough getting a perfect angle, but once you do, you can place other frames on the first one to essentially copy their angle to another one, which is displaced a little bit from the first. That to me means that it just, like, the side of this should just clip to it. But it doesn't give me like any angles no matter what I'm doing. Like, is it because I'm using a weird block? Is it like, does it need to be floating? And I've seen it work on multiple things. I've seen these iron gates placed at an angle, and I've seen these things placed at an angle. I just have not figured out how yet. That's the first pit there was with the grid off, and this is with grid on. So I'm like, what? Is it like two of them? That's trippy looking. I'm not seeing a snapping point of any kind show up that like makes it an angle. So I'm like, what is happening? It's like if we go to the resource. Had a snag. How's the lighting look tonight? Let me know. I invested in a new set of lights. I don't have them fully set up yet. I'm just kind of like testing where they go. But should be nice. At some point, I'm going to get a one set up on both sides, so it's going to be better overall, but we're getting there. Oh, this was me messing with these. Trying to figure it out. Struggling, though. It's up here, isn't it? Fine, I'll climb the ladder. Gosh. So, like, if I were to look at this, I would say... How can I get up to the top? Yes. So that, to me, looks like... See, like, I mean, that's at an angle. We're like, that is working. So I know they can be placed at an angle. It's just how. We, like, take the middle one out and try to place it ourselves. Once I see, like, what it's clipping. Ouch. 2, it'll be a game changer. So, like, is it the roof? Is it... Struggle bus is real. It's like, we could do that. How does one do this? I knew this was going to take some experimenting, so I mean, it's whatever, I guess. But, like, what is angling? How does do? Like, how are they doing this? My brain. Why? You gotta add truffle tea as a Google extension? Oh my gosh. Truffle.vip? I'm assuming. Dude, a pig with a jetpack, that's the front the thing. Truffle like a pig. Confirm it's a pink pig. Truffle.vip. Please confirm. Please snap somehow. Sit. Install the Chrome extension. Where is it? Hello? Oh, now you show up. What is it? There we go. Add extension. I am the creator. Sign in with YouTube, I'm guessing, right? Continue. An error occurred. Oh, that's not gonna work. Alright, I'll have to look at it after stream. It's not working. Just give me an error. I try to log in. I'll get it added and assume that it's going to be similar to the other one where I can add you as an admin. How does this work? What does do? Once you link to your account, you want to go to emotes and click on import, open a tab, go to 7TV, copy the link once you logged in and paste that link. Alright, I can do that after stream. I'm sure that'll be fairly easy. What? Apparently the pot likes to work. Look at that. You can do whatever you want with the pot. These plants. Maybe this person was saying... They said they used a sign. Is there like a sign? I don't know. I just don't want to spend 30 minutes trying to log into something when I can do it after stream. Is all. Not giving up after one try. I just don't want to sit here and log in over and over again while I'm on stream. I feel like that's justified, okay? Where the heck is an angled piece? Give me something. Something angled. These are all worthless. Is there anything that's like triangular? I don't really care what the angle is, so... Ouch. Thanks, XYZ. I was expecting you to be on my side. Thank you. God. Just getting roasted. I'm trying to stay focused, okay? If I didn't have perseverance, I wouldn't be here tonight, okay? I could have quit YouTube a long time ago if I wanted to. Most people don't even make it a year. Haters gonna hate. Most people would have given up after Grounded died. Please, give me a triangle. Anything? Age is a state of mind. Until you're 32 and your body says you're no longer a 20-year-old. Then it's a little bit more of a state of mind. Attitude in age, though. Remembering to be young is important, though. You gotta be kidding me. Is there no triangles in this entire game? None of these seem like they're gonna work the way I want them to. Person I was talking to said they used a sign. I'm like, what sign? And an angled roof. I'm like, the angled roof didn't do anything. This is ridiculous. Come on. He's something. Anything? Anyone? Please? We're all worthless. It seems like once I get one piece placed properly, we should be good. Let's see if maybe one of those works. Okay, that doesn't see as a... Okay, cool. That ain't it. Good to know, good to know. How did they do this then? Let's just run around and see if stuff just works. Maybe one of these. You just use anything that's not... The issue with that is, like, that's gonna be really... That's not bad, though. This fence works. Let's see if we can find... It'd be really nice. I just wanted it to be, like, a simple... Match the angle of a roof. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's it. What is this thing? A notice board. Let's go, baby. That's all we needed was a notice board. Okay, so let's test this over here then. Should be, you can get one of these and then... Okay, so once you get them, that's the issue. You have to like, do one of these. You have to have like something to look at is the struggle. Oh, this is where they must use the roof. So then we're learning. So then do like one of these maybe? Would also say I made it through architecture school. If that's not the definition of perseverance, I don't know what is, man. I don't know how they use these roofs. I think they were lying. But we did this. It does feel like I have to like place one and the other to get these to function though. It's definitely not efficient. So maybe at some point I'll find a way to make this efficient, but it does work. And like that looks great. I think we send it. I think we can make this work. This is going to be one of my top 10 tips to build better in Enshrouded. So pay close attention. At least I know what I'm doing now. That's a win. And why I spawn only in that one? Beyond me. Why did I forget to put my chapstick in my pocket? You check your admin. Do that. You can also do it after, but I won't be here because time zone. Admin what? On the pig truffle? What admin? Admin on YouTube? Or admin on truffle? Got my head spinning. If it looks weird that I'm looking up, I now have stacked monitors. So if I'm looking up, I have my third monitor is on top of my first monitor, and then I have one off to the side with chats and stuff. Discord. Oh, the admin chat. Da-da-da. Profile picture. What? Settings, permissions. What? It's asking for an email. What's your email? Oh. Like, I don't have that. What permission level do you need? Like editor limited? Add, edit, or remove subtitles? Yeah, I saw the email. An editor. Limited, or do you need the full editor? Limited should be fine. It looks like the same thing, right? Responsible with action people you give channel access to. Ah. It's like... Hello? What? Hold on, everybody. One sec. Trying to make stream better for you. Man. Don't you be like that. Hello? What did I change this? Okay, that's what I thought. Never mind. They have so many things as security, dude. It's crazy. 6 years later. 700 options. Go to emotes. Where's emotes? Oh wait, I'm a 7 TV, right? Why? Why are you like this? Everything's got to be a silly, you know? Okay. On 7 TV. Yeah, I'm on Truffle. I went to... Wait. Where do I paste? Import? What am I importing? On 7 TV. That's where I'm lost. I added the Truffle extension. Sorry, y'all. We'll be done in a second. Open a tab and go to 7 TV. Put them on. What link? Like the 7tv.app/emotes link? Like what link? How do I even get to the Truffle TV? I feel like a noob. Google link. You know, like I installed the extension and then it's just like... It's on. How do I get to it? Like in the extensions on Truffle? I'm confused. It says installed. Chrome Web Store. That's... I don't understand what's happening. Bring me to Truffle. How do I get to the truffle extension? Let's see where to go to it. Extensions, manage extensions, details. Remove view source. How does one get to where you're trying to enter it? It's an extension along with 7TV. Let's see where I'm going to it. I'm lost. What are we doing? It's on. I just don't understand how to like open it. Obviously don't use extensions ever. Okay. Pinned it. Extension. I'm lost. I'm too old for this. Like it just wants. I don't understand. I'm lost. All right. Well, when you figure it out, I'll do it off stream because I'm lost. I don't even understand how to like. It's not like opening the app or anything, or the extension itself. Yeah, I'll hit you up. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. Okay. Ready? We're back. Sorry, y'all. Velocity's over here trying to make the stream better and stuff. Just trying to be an amateur, alright? Gosh. Me live in my mediocrity. I guess what we're gonna have to do. Oh man, this is gonna pain in the arse. Because I'm gonna have to. Oh jeez, this is gonna get weird. I know it'll be worth it. This is gonna be rough to get this all lined up. So I'm gonna have to line it up. Get it placed properly. I'm just a hardcore casual dude, though. For real, though. I'm just out here, like, we build, not anything else, is what that emo. It shouldn't just be, we build, not battle. It should be, we build, and we do nothing else useful. That's all I could do. I'm not useful at anything else. As I always say, get yourself a nerd. I'm a nerd. I'm just the wrong kind of nerd, you know? I don't know what this is, but we're doing it. This is going to be... Why do I do this to myself? It'd be so hard. Gosh dang it. Here's the perk being that once you get one placed at the angle you like, you can kind of just copy paste a bit. I mean, that's almost the angle. I think I'm understanding what this person did now. So what they did is they went like this and they said, okay, that. We also have to get it lined up at the edge. Oh my goodness, we're ridiculous. I'm so stupid. I figured it out. Weird that you need to dig so far. Okay, well, at least it makes me feel good that I'm not just an absolute bumbling idiot at everything. I'm such a bumbling idiot at everything. Killing myself, jumping. Win fall damage off, please. Please. I just want to turn fall damage off, that's all. So then, like, is that... Let me... So then, like, once you get it... What's happening? No. So this... Okay, I'm stuck in the wall. Enshrouded. Hello? What's happening? What did I do? Is this how I die? Yee! The ultimate gliding hack. Now it's not even... The game doesn't even know what to do with me anymore. I'm gliding, but I'm not. Okay. We're good. Yep. This is an intended mechanic. Aha! We're free! Look at that. That could be a world record for inside of a wall gliding. Is that what that is? Why do I do this? Oh no. Help me, please. I don't know why I do this to myself. Just fill in those gaps a little bit. Wonderful. Okay. 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 We're gonna figure this out. Let's go this way. Naturally, like, why would I do this in a way that's like off the ground, like a couple inches? Like, I looked at an example of someone who did this and they just made like a little corridor, you know, like they kept it nice and simple, easy. I'm like, let's make it a ceiling on the tallest structure I've made thus far. Cool, cool, genius, 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 genius. Every time. That's off. It's close. Is that... Definitely looks annoyingly slightly off. Why? Am I crazy? Why does it want to place like that? So close, but so far. Whoa! Let's go. Harley with the 1999? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. That is awesome. You are the man. Just know that is very appreciated. What do you mean, no alert? It's on YouTube. I have alerts on Twitch. I don't think YouTube has alerts. Is it not? I mean, it does, like, in chat, it says something. I don't think YouTube has integrated options for that. Why? Okay, so what I'm realizing... I need to place this one correctly, I think. Like, what? Why? Wow, this is way harder than I was expecting it to be. Dang it. They made it sound so easy. Like, you just do it, bro. So the key is maybe don't try to do too high, which I think I can work with at the end of the day. Can't work with that, though. Sure, yep, sure. Totes. So I could do that to a certain degree. It's not ideal. This is the problem. I can only use like half of this before it tries to like jump it off the wall. What? Line up correctly. Thinky. Does that look good enough? Could probably live with it, but it's not great. I'm gonna have to fiddle with this quite a bit. I guess we'll see. I mean, this thing works well enough. There's got to be an easier route to do this, though. I know there is. Oh, sorry, Motorcycle. I did see your comment earlier. I'm a little distracted. Sorry. You have a fever? That's a bummer, dude. Hope you feel better, though. Went to Family Fun Center here in Bend tonight for my wife's company. Had a little work get-together, team building thing, and family and stuff could come. Guaranteed my son's getting sick. There's no way that my son doesn't get super sick from tonight. He touched everything, played arcade games, and put his fingers in his mouth, was eating frickin' French fries with other kids. I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. Doomed. Totally doomed. Quite sad. It's gonna be a rough next week. I'm sure. I'm just guaranteed he's getting sick. There's just no way around it. I haven't had a desire to fill all these chests yet either. That's sounds rough. Sounds like a lot of work. There's just so many items in the game. What makes me even more nervous is I'm not going to have enough chests to fill this up as much as I'd like. They just keep adding to the game. Scary. I want to get this wall recreated tonight too, I believe. Seems like kind of a good use of time. I don't know. So I built my son an arcade room. Have 5 arcade machines, air hockey table, and a pool table? Dude. But like that, Harley, that's being a dad. That's being a good dad. Is you build things for you that your son just happens to like. No, well, let me rephrase that. You get your son into things that you like so you could build cool things for you and your son to do together, right? That's just common sense, right? It's just good parenting. Hashtag logic, right? That's my goal. How else am I going to go golf all the time? I have to get my son into golfing. You know, there's just no way around it. 2 wide, 1 there. Two, 3, 4 apart. Is this too thick? What is this? Yeah. This is also just... Can't say it enough. This small adjustment. Just turn them off. It's worth it. It really does make things so much easier. The garage slash barn I built a 4-lane slot car track as well. The table's like 30 feet long. 100 feet of tracks, definitely for me though. I mean, I have a friend I worked with for a handful of years. And conveniently, his son kept getting multiple $100 RC cars. And like, crazy. And then they just happened to go to this park right next to their house that had an RC car track. I mean, it was incredible that it just worked out that conveniently. It was all right there. And then, oh, wait, that my friend really likes RC cars. And he had been going to that track for many years. And, you know, that's life, right? That's how we roll, you know? And then his son got RC planes, and his son got all sorts of stuff. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, you know? There's nothing wrong with having fun with your kid. Very convenient, right? You know, sometimes that's just how life works. Sometimes life is just weirdly convenient like that, you know? It definitely had nothing to do with his love for RC cars. Not at all. I mean, I guarantee it had nothing to do with his love for RC cars. Hey, you know, any dad that's not willing to justify wasting some money on something fun to do with his kid isn't doing it right, you know? Nothing wrong with saving money, don't get me wrong, but it's half of being a dad. I definitely didn't buy my son a set of plastic golf clubs because I might want him to play golf, you know, one day. Definitely did not. I would never do something like that. I definitely didn't get my wife into golf either for myself. Definitely wouldn't do that. Never. I'm very responsible. At not being responsible, let's go! The only positive news for my son is he's going to have more money in his college fund than I have in my retirement fund. My only saving grace is if my parents pass away eventually. Kids are too expensive. Why do I do this? RC boat that I have, I won't let them fuck with that one though. It goes about 40 miles an hour. I think the buddy I was talking about, he may have had a couple of ones that were for when his kids were older. We're just waiting for them to hit the right age, you know? Sometimes you have to invest in your child's future is what we're doing there. It's definitely what it is. Just like putting money in his college fund every month, we got to invest in them, in their future fun. That's what that is. Two. this out of here. It's dark. But yeah, as soon as my son can go play golf, dude, I'm buying him a set of clubs. A legit set of clubs. Absolutely happening. And then my dad will teach him to ski. And that's how we'll roll. That's how I roll. I mean, I cannot be convinced otherwise. My dad got me into skiing, golf, snowmobiling, soccer, basketball, football, everything. My dad got me into everything because that's what he wanted to do. And the more I did it, the more he could do it. And I'm okay with that. I am absolutely okay with that. Because now I'm really good at fun things. So, you know. I've been skiing since I was technically 2. But I didn't start like legit skiing until I was a little older than that. And my son's an absolute psychopath, so he's going to fit right in. Absolutely fit right in. You click on the link in admin, go to emotes, and click import, open a new tab, and go to sound homepage. You're so bossy. Ugh. Bad community. Sign in with YouTube. Yes, I know it has access because I gave it access. I don't want to watch. Connect your YouTube. Is that not what I already just did? Why are you like this? Why does it want me to... Jeez. Why are you like this? So I get it's just the 7. Go to emotes. That said it's not a valid URL. Create emote set? Where is that? I did emotes, import. Like cosmetics. Theme. Active emotes. I don't have an active set. Oh. What's the emote set? Upload emotes? There's none. I thought I gave you access to all this stuff. Do you not? Emote sets. Create new set. What do I call it? I don't see a pack. No emote. I don't see it. Yeah, I'm on it, and there's no active set. There's no, like, nothing in it. Just 0 of 1,000. I don't have any emote sets, so. I mean, like when I create enact a set, it doesn't like have anything. This is no emotes. Default set 0 of 1,000, 0 of 1,000. There's nothing. None of the sets have any sets, if that makes sense. One, two, three, four, five. What is that even with? Yeah, I would, but yeah, it doesn't. It just shows 0 of 1,000 emotes. There's nothing. It just asks for tags and stuff, but it doesn't actually show anything. Then a square column from here. Goes around the corner. Like that. Then walls. Like this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Two. I can always mess with it after stream and like put more thought into it, but I'm not seeing anything immediately is my only issue at the moment. Who did that? Who done did this? Who's using the wrong materials? How rude. Okay, so then it's what, 2 wide? It's one of, we just use this thing. Set back 1. Alright, let's do like a test. Make sure I'm not totally off. So that's what I'm saying. That's why we do this. I didn't even count remotely correct. I just sent it after placing 1 block. Let's do a test and make sure I didn't just totally fumble through this thing like a moron. Perfect. Holy cow, dude. This is why I can't have nice things. Why do I... Alright, so just so people know, I went and got a ADHD screening test. And I don't even know if the lady that the doctor is a specialist in all sorts of mental issues, cognitive issues. I don't think she questioned it for 1 second. Like, I walked in that room and she's like, this dude's got ADHD. And there was no question from the moment I walked in that there was any question about me having it or not. Like, it was just like, what type do I have? Because she already knew from the second I sat down. And I'm like, Okay, well, I guess we're gonna fix some things coming here soon. So yeah, I will soon be on some kind of ADHD medication because I'm cray-cray. I just couldn't help but laugh. Like, it never felt at any point like she was like, I'm not sure. It was like, yeah, we gotta fix this dude. He's got problems. Which is, I'm okay with that, you know? I can live with that. But I found it quite hilarious that she just went with it. Like, at one point, we have a normal conversation. We're just chatting and talking and just doing our thing. And at one point, she just kind of goes, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're like right. There's two types, and you're pretty much right in the center of both. Like you're fairly middle of both options." And I'm like, I thought we were questioning if I had it, not like what type. Like we already knew it. We've been talking for like 5 minutes, and you're just like, That's you. That's who you are. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. I'm glad it was that obvious. I could make your job really easy. Damn it. I couldn't help but laugh. So I have a call tomorrow to figure that out. It's raining, pouring, old man is snoring. Where are my crypts? Defense things. Tall, regular. There's a couple of them. I gotta make sure I use the right one. There's definitely a couple of them. And I want to use the right one. Where? What am I doing with my life? Where is this thing? Anyone? Gate? No. They're not. There's tall and crypt. Okay, so maybe it is the right one. Sure. Sure. And we gotta remove this floor. I didn't do any of the prep work. Typical. Already one there. What am I doing here? Okay. The issue is I gotta get this to the right height. Which means a set of 4 stairs down, which we already kind of did. 1, 2, 3, 4, which means we're 1 off, are we not? I think we are. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4 stairs showing. Okay. There we go. If I remove that, I'll regret it. 2, 3, 4. Make sure we do it right. See, that's technically 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Think. Okay, sure. Yeah. Perfect. There we go. It's like, how the heck did I do this? If one of these dudes falls down here, I'm gonna lose it. Dang NPCs. I should fill it, whatever. But I will say, now that I'm tested and certifiably insane, I can farm that for views. I can medicate properly and maybe actually get some videos done for once. That's the hope. That would be wonderful. I see you, don't you dare. Get out. Oh my god, if you do what I think you're about to do. If you fall in that hole, I will end your life, sir. I don't need you, blacksmith. You post the link I put into admin in the import. I definitely didn't have that link. Boom. Done. Imported. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. There's like 48 of them in there. Imported. All of these. I did it. All those are showing up in Truffle now. Did I do it right? So the question now... Just know, it's on you. I can't actually see them. Still. Because of Restream. Let's turn these off real quick. Make sure, what's this height? 1, 2, 3, 2. Too short. And it's in line with the back one, I think. Correct. So we need to build 1 over. Let's go build this roof over further. That'll make it a little easier. This will help a lot. Doo-doo. Beautiful. Yeah. Did it work the way you were hoping? Wrong floor. That's what I get for doing so many random things. It's okay though. What? Oh, that's the texture stuff. I was like, what the heck? Polished granite, I think. Do one of these. Perfect. Okay. I think we did it. Is it beautiful? I think it is. Is that right? That will help. Double, double. We're standing here, looking over there. That experiment didn't work. If anyone was curious what happened there. Okay. That deeper, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I remember this was an absolute pain. Not yet? So, 2 deeper? Two. Oh ho. Oh ho ho. I gotta continue this roof way further. Whatever. Apps where? Apps? Chat. Install chat. Installed. There you go. Polls and chat are installed. Did we do it, Grandpa? I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. You keep on digging. Beautiful. Did we do it? I think we did it. This looks right. If I'm not mistaken. Then we can finish this. Yippee! Let's go. Good stuff. Lovely, lovely. Bye. Bye. Thanks for the help. Glad we got that set up for you. I'll talk to you next time, Velocity. Thanks for pushing me to not be so garbage at streaming. Is that right? Yes, right on the edge. Okay. I think things are lining up correctly. I think we did it. I think we done did it. You can see it too. Ooh, I mean, I can't on Restream because Restream's stupid. But I am working on switching to a new multi-streaming platform that's going to be a lot better from the sounds of it. It's a much better platform. So once I'm just figuring out the chat portion of it because I don't quite understand that yet. I've been busy all week. But we'll get there. You go into the app. The app data. What? Chat app? Oh, now you're just confused. It'll show up with a new chat that I'm going to be using. The issue is Restream, because I don't have the actual chats and I don't have anything linked to OBS. But the new chat app... What? Who did this? The new system I'm going to be using is going to be exponentially better, so I just got to get into it. Oh. I'll figure it out, don't you worry. I don't really care about the emotes all that much. I'm not an emoter, so... As long as you're happy, we're good. That's all that matters. Setting button in OBS? Eh? I don't see a chat setting, so I'll have to mess with it. It's time to build. I mean, the extension's on Chrome. It's not on OBS. I'm gonna keep running that way. Run this way. Okay, so 1, 2. One of those, one of those. What does that mean? Don't yell at people, Ozzy. I'm sorry. Check admin in Truffle? Or YouTube? I did that in YouTube. I know that. Setting. Permissions. You are an editor. 100p. Editor. Jasper van Gisel. Discord. What? Need Discord. Go back into. Ugh. Hello? Load? Settings. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me? Yeah, you're saying you want shop as well? Is that what you're asking? You want me to install shop? Is what I'm taking from that. What is shop? Why am I adding shop? Or just the settings in chat? There's no setting. Oh, there it goes. Ah. It just loads really slow. Holy cow. A scene? What are you trying to get me to do here? Well, you got me all confused with your arrow that's right, conveniently pointing straight at the other thing. Okay. There's so many settings. What do you want me to do here? I don't want a chat overlay. I mean, you can't lie. It looks like there's an arrow going from shop up to chat, so it kind of looks like you wanted me to install it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't want a chat overlay. What do you mean? That's the only option is chat scene. Oh, I don't want chat on stream. I have looked into that. I don't want it. It's not my style. There is a universe where it can be helpful because I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch, but at the same time, I don't currently like I don't want to overcomplicate the stream is the main thing. Since my main thing is building, I want the focus to be building, not chats and stuff. That's just a me thing. It's too busy. I've been following some really successful cozy style streamers and learning, and a big part of that because I'm not Ludwig and all these big streamers that are full energy and crazy. It's more of just a chill place. People come and typically are just watching on their second screen and stuff, and I want to keep those vibes essentially is the goal. And chat just muddies the craziness. It just makes things too much. That's just a personal thing, though. Not for everyone. But I like the simplicity of it, of not having stuff flying across the screen all the time. Okay, this is looking good. Okay, YouTube. I can do that for you, though. Type 1. What the heck just happened? Yes. This is the weirdest. Chat looks so weird now. What the heck? Interesting. It's better than normal YouTube chat, I'll say that. But yes, they are showing up, so you're good. Don't you laugh at me. Don't you ha and point at me, fool. I'll fight you. Where did my notifications go? But yeah, you're good. It's working. All right, you go get some sleep now, sir. You don't have to stay up and make it if you don't want to. Don't worry. Go do you, boo-boo. I think we scared him off with all of our ridiculousness of messing with things. Everyone's like, what is this guy doing? He's just talking to this dude endlessly. Everyone's out here like, I came for the builds, and this dude's out here just like working on emotes in chat. Beautiful. Use the cool emotes. I will say YouTube needs some functionality to it. I don't understand how anyone likes using YouTube streams. It's just so lame compared to Twitch. But it has this like, it's so good in its own right for totally different reasons that have nothing to do with streaming. And been watching a lot of videos on streaming on multiple streaming services and stuff, and it's like, dude, you make more money on live, but Twitch lives are horrific compared to what YouTube can do after the fact. Good old YouTube VODs. It's amazing how much residuals you can get on YouTube just for ads on VODs. Or views on VODs, I guess. It's the correct terminology. I think that looks right. And bump this out one. I'm like, this is how I know this ADHD thing is actually correct. It's like I'm out here. My stream title is Building an Armory, and I'm out here just replicating this inner piece that I've been meaning to do for 2-3 weeks that I haven't touched. Oh, man. Good times. It's good. I needed this because I can't really move forward till this is done. So it's good. But I laugh at myself. Is it beautiful yet? Did we do it? Let's go. 2, and the next. 1, 1, 2, then the next. I think that's good. I think we've replicated it. We done did it, boys. We're the best. What's up, John? Oh, did you get the emotes? Is that what's happening? No, you're just saying hi. It was hard to tell. Where'd my thing go? Okay. Okay. We're heading in the right direction. My only worry is that let's do... So we're what? 1 block. No blocks. No blocks. 1 block. I think our spacing's all right. You're helping him? Sick. Where'd my torches go? Can't see nothing in here. It's insane how different it looks with those textures off, dude. It's absolutely insane to me. So nice. Just crazy. Oh no. You done goofed now. Fill this in. Jeez. These villagers scared the crap out of me. Forgot I'm not here by myself. This goes to 1 behind that. If we use the correct block, of course. Okay, that's all lined up, right? Goes in the back one, the back one. We're gonna need to come in here. Well, glad y'all are enjoying these emotes and stuff. Because it's over my head. Then we go down to turn off snapping. That's definitely 1.
Hello.
You are in jail, okay, sir? Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me like that. I can. It's for me. There's so many things already pulled up. Is my main issue with what I'm missing. Those are too deep. What? Am I crazy? Oh, one of them's too deep. That'll do it. Just go to YouTube, then click on the settings and do pop-out chat. Yeah, that's the issue. Is I already have one chat. I have I have Twitch notifications. I have Restream that shows both chats, so I don't have room on my extra screen for another chat without covering up information that I want to see about my analytics and stuff and viewership. And then I would have like 3 or 4 pop-outs, and it's too complicated. So I don't need to see the emotes as long as you guys are enjoying them. You guys happy? I'm happy. Works for me otherwise. So I don't have Twitch chat open as well, because I get the chats correctly, and now Twitch I have notifications. So I get, as long as I have or alerts. I'll catch you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Sounds good, Harley. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you again for the $20, man. You were awesome. Can't wait till you can hop on this game. You're gonna have a blast. Can't wait till everyone needs to come out on console already. We can really start popping off. End up with the bottom. I need them? ¿Por qué? One, two, one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There. But like, it's lined up with edge of this. Sure, I'll move all these lights anyways, but whatever. I'm 32 at the end of the day, man. I'm a 32-year-old lady at this point. I don't use emotes. Too old for that. It's coming together. I've been thinking it's like details like around here maybe. Clunky. It's a little clunky. But we're heading in the right direction. Hey, I'm happy that you're happy to have the emotes, but other than that, I can tell exactly what you're doing. I'm breaking your heart. See, the difference is when I get set up on this proper thing, then I'm going to use streamer.bot, and it's this whole thing. No, then it's Restream that's the issue. When I switch to this new restreaming platform, I'll be able to see all that stuff because it uses a better chat system. But I'm not worrying about it at this moment because it overcomplicates my setup and there's too many windows going on. So it's complicated. It's overly complicated for me to try to deal with in the middle of streams. But I will get it done. Yes, no one's on Twitch. But like, on Monday there was 20 people on Twitch. So, you know, it's a day-by-day thing. When I get this new system set up, I think we'll be in a much better place, though. I'll build those walls up. That's why I be dual streaming, you know? Some nights everyone's on YouTube, some nights everyone's on something else. On Twitch, you know, is what it is. I'm doing my best, okay, Velocity? Jeez. I mean, if anything, I should probably just not do it so you get some sleep, my friend. At the end of the day, that's the bigger problem here. I'm happy to take one for the team, for you to go to bed. You can stay as long as you want. I'm okay with that. But you also need sleep. You're probably better off sleeping than chilling in chat when it's this slow anyways. And that has nothing to do with me wanting you here or not. It's just, it's good for your health. I worry about you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Glad that worked. Yeah, that's why I went through the effort to give you more fun. The emotes are for chat. They're not for the streamer. We all know that. Well, there you go. Luderav with the resub. Let's go. Hey, you take that, Velocity, okay? Luderav's on Twitch. Luderav's over there. He's doing it right, okay? Caught him live. Let's go. How's it going, Lude? How you doing? Did you like that little notification you got there? They're not very custom yet, but we're getting there. Luderav subscribed on Twitch, and my notification went off because I'm cool and I have Twitch notifications now. Each side. What the heck? Sound alert's working, yes. Alright, to each his own, okay? Velocity, jeez. Oh, these are one off. Interesting, aren't they? Oh, it's lined up with the back wall. That's okay. That's good, man. Sorry, I'm not good enough for you, okay? I'm trying. Gotta do this whole thing. Bummer. What's up, Grim? Hey, now everyone's on Twitch. There's 2 people. Let's go. Okay, so that means this is lined up with this. And now when I go like this, we should be more correct. No, we're still off on something. What the heck is going on? Timber builds. Can't count. Worth crap. What wall is it lined up with? What am I doing? Oh, I agree. We've been messing channel emotes. We got the whole thing, man. Emotes have been on there for a while, though. As far as I know. Slowly but surely, we are upgrading stream. If you didn't notice, there's beautiful light lighting my face as well now. This looks just wonderful, does it not? It's not set up how it's permanently going to be set up, but it is set up. It's on. There is lighting, so we got that going. Hello? Seen the new rotation? Yeah, so I bought with some of the... I'm reinvesting in stream right now. So I use some of the money I've made off of ad revenue to buy a new monitor so I can have 3. So I have 1 monitor in front of me, 1 monitor above, and then 1 off to the side. And so since I can't put it right over the middle, I moved it off to the side, which now when I look at chat, it looks like I'm actually looking at chat, which I think is a good change as well. There's little things. I got 2 mini lights to help light stream up better. Just little things. I bought a new mic arm because this was like $14 off Amazon, and I don't really like it. It works, but it doesn't quite have the functionality and rotation that I'm looking for, so it's always slightly off from where I want it. And the new one I bought was not the move, so I'm returning it. But little by little, we're slowly making things nicer. I've been wanting to reinvest in stream for a while. I shouldn't want to go blow a bunch of money on things I didn't need necessarily. But lighting, I'd like a new webcam at some point, but we're surviving. The lighting will make this webcam look better. Especially once I get the second one set up. I need a extra mount. The new angle makes sense? Good, good, good. That's the hope. Need to get back into this. I've been stuck in Baldur's Gate 3. Hey, you know, to each their own. You get stuck in Baldur's Gate 3. From what I've heard, it's an incredible game, so I don't think there's anything wrong with getting stuck in it. But we're doing some things, Lude. I'm learning many things. I learned how to place these mosaics at an angle because all of the roof tiles are wood on the underside, and I really want like a stone angled roof in this building to sort of match my roof or my whatever this window thing is. And so I figured that out today, how some people were doing that. It's not easy, but it does work. You can use other objects to create an angle on decor items. You're not learning that's the issue? I mean, we try, right? We tried. Could be worse. You can learn from me while I learn. That's also an option. not quite. I'm going to save the stairs for a video. I want to make a little video on building these stairs out. But this will be a top 10 build tips once I get out and figure it out. But I got to get some good footage of actually figuring it out because it is not easy right now. I watched someone build a hallway. I didn't watch them build it, but I saw an image and they built this hallway that's 3 times longer, easily 3 times longer than what's currently here. And they have these placed all the way down it and they look perfect. And I'm like, how did you do that? And they're like, you do this. It's really finicky. And I'm like, yeah, it'll be fine. It's really finicky. But it looks it's such a good material for it. So I'm going to have to do some serious testing off stream to figure out how that works. That works so you can place the mosaic on the bottom side. You can use a mosaic as a roof. You can already use them as a roof, I'm pretty sure. The hard part is you have to... It's getting them properly placed. So what I'm finding is that I guarantee you can do it. The issue is you have to create like almost a bridging effect with them, if that makes sense. So they have to, it's really finicky in the sense that they don't want to place extremely well. They're really finicky. So I'm going to have to find some more consistent ways to do this. But I guarantee there's a way you can use it as a ceiling. I don't know if it's going to be worth using as a ceiling versus the other options. Like my current struggle with these is that... Bro, why? It. They work like this. Yeah, they're really finicky. Specifically the mosaics. Because it's like, to do this, I had to essentially place one in the center, like this, one block below, which allows you then to come to this side and sort of do the same thing, but I'm trying to find like a more easy way to do it. As of right now, you're like using them to place each other. It's kind of funky. It works, and then you come pick up the bottom one. The person I was talking to about it used like roofs and I guarantee they were swearing a lot when they did it. Because they did, it's so many. I mean, it's 100 of them, easily 100 of them. It's on the Discord, in the screenshot in the Enshrouded screenshots section. It looks incredible though. Like it looks really, really good. The issue is that it's not easy to do. So I'm gonna have to reach out to them and ask some more questions and kind of figure out how they did it. See if they can maybe create a little video. Or I'm going to spend a lot of time doing it myself to create a more efficient way to do it, which is probably what's going to happen. It's complicated, but I think it's going to look, I mean, like the difference between this, like this roof looks so good compared to that inside. That roof is plenty good for a standard house. If you're building a little blacksmith house, whatever, it looks good enough. By far, it looks plenty good. I'm fine with the wood. Issue is that this build does not want wood at all. Wood is absolutely the wrong material for this. I want the wood accents for columns and stuff, but I want the ceiling to be this sort of, like exactly what you see there, where there's a stone system. I'm probably going to move this over. Then there'll be 2 stone blocks and then these, and then it'll step like this. The issue is I was really struggling with doing 2 in a row. That is really hard. So I don't know, I'm up in the air about the whole thing. I've seen small details. This person's is the first person I've seen to do like that large of a scale because it's crazy. Like it's actually insane how They might have a slightly more efficient way than I've currently found. But, it's a lot of work so far. So we'll see. Yeah, it's good times. That's what I'm here for. 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. But slowly but surely, it's all coming together. That's in line with that. Okay. So we'll do that. It's just like Grounded. I'm happy to be the guinea pig to figure this stuff out for people. My goal is to utterly break this game in every way possible, so... in the same way Ludarab and I have done to Grounded. The more we can break it, the more fun it'll be. Able to get any of the armory done? Nope. I got straight ADHD distracted, bro. So, what do we do? You saw most of this. I changed these these beams to match the hollow, or the obsidian. Yeah, obsidian block. Because the wood wasn't quite doing it for me. Now it looks real fancy. And then I just spent some time late last night just digging this out, or not last night, Wednesday at the end of stream. Digging it out, and then my plan was 100% to start working on that, and I was like, I've been just wanting to get this side, since it's just purely duplication. I really wanted to get this side done so I can start working on it, because that way I can like clean up all the areas, start making like legit crafting spaces so I can play the game again. Currently this base it's zero functionality whatsoever. It has a crafting bench and table, or a crafting table and chests, and nothing else functional. It's got chests with nothing in it. I'm into that VOD. I didn't know if you had gone any further. Yeah, that was the plan. That was definitely the plan. I spent the first 30-40 minutes of stream today messing with that roof thing that I was just showing you up here, going in between the resource world, because if you go to the resource world, on top of one of the buildings they use these iron gates. Oh, that's off. They use the iron gates at an angle, and that's how I knew you could do it, is because I saw it there, but I could literally not for the life of me figure out how they had done it until someone else did it. And I asked the question on the Discord today, like, yo, how did you do that? Because it's really cool. Beautiful. Yeah, getting this in close so I can start detailing it. It's going to look really nice. And then we'll have to figure that roof out. But I have a feeling that doing the ceiling and stuff last is going to be the best route. Because it's not very easy to build with that stuff up there. So it'll be better once I fill it all in a little bit more. And figure out what the heck is even happening up here as well. Because currently I don't fully know. Dang it. And then my hope is this weekend I'm going to do my sandbox base tour recording. So that means I got so much editing to do on that video once I get it recorded. So it will not be a quick process. I can guarantee that till I get that one done. And then I'm also going to record, I'm going to try doing mini build series almost. A tapestry / mosaic room. It could work. My original plan was to do way down the road. We'd get the castle built, so we're way off, and then we'd build a library. And then I want to do underneath the library, I had planned on doing a museum build. So I'll have the armory under the chest storage area for like all the armors and stuff, but I want to do like a museum, and maybe the museum is the armory at the same time. I don't know. I think there's enough items I can make a cool museum underneath the library with all the tapestries and all that stuff. So that was my original plan, but at the same time, they semi-connect, so they might just be hallways of sorts. Hard to say. I just really liked messing with some big doors up here, and then maybe they go out, maybe they don't. I don't know yet. Because in the way I want to do it, and yes, I'll get back to you in a second, Grim. The way I want to do it is that, so the castle will be up on the hill over there, library over there. Everything will connect in some way, shape, or form. They'll be like, secret tunnels through the mountains, secret tunnels. Yeah, there's going to be tunnels everywhere, though. That's kind of the goal. Similar to how I did the sandbox build. Just lots of random little underground corridors that all connect to one another. And then in terms of the mini build series, it's going to be sort of, so like in a perfect world, I'm going to stream Monday, then I'm going to record a mini build, which I'll get into in a sec, and then the idea being like Ludorav likes watching the second day, so because he can't catch the stream. Lava fall down into the pit? Where? What pit? Oh no. Ideas. Yeah, this build's going to be crazy for secret tunnels. So, and there's literally secret doors. There's actually secret doors that are like you can build with the game. They're so cool. So I want to utilize some cool stuff like that as well. But sort of an homage to the way See-Through did things. So he did a live stream, and then he played for 30, 40 minutes the next day, uploaded it as a video, or in the morning, did a quick edit, uploaded it as a video. So every day, people have something to watch. Because currently, I'm not doing a good enough job at streaming and making videos, because you either make videos only, or you stream and make videos. You can't really like grow off of just streams themselves. And so I'm trying to sort of get into a schedule. That's why this Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing is going to work a lot better for me, to where I can better utilize both platforms of Twitch and YouTube. And so the goal is that like today I did all of this live, and then tomorrow when I have free time, once my son's in bed, it'll essentially be Tuesday, Thursday, and then Saturday, Sunday will probably fall into like one day essentially. So maybe 3 videos a week. We'll see how it goes. It might probably more like 2. If I can. It really depends on how the whole idea goes. And the mini builds being, I'm going to essentially do exactly what I'm doing right now. Live building. They're not going to be highly edited things like the Hogwarts build boathouse that I did. That is way too cinematic. Maybe when they add a free cam and stuff, I'll be able to make more cinematic stuff. But currently, it lacks all of the ability to make really good cinematic videos in this game to the degree that I want to. That isn't just an absolute pain in the ass. So the goal is to essentially so what I'm going to do tonight, finish off the stream. Tomorrow evening, once my son's asleep, I'm going to record 30 minutes of me building one section, or like one complete mini project. So the idea, I currently just built these stairs around this column. This is probably roughly how they're going to be, but I have some ideas of how I want to detail these. So I'm going to spend 30 minutes building this set of stairs that goes up here, the set of stairs that goes up here, and then how they connect, and just completing this one section. And so it'll be like Enshrouded, how to build better stairs or something like that. And it'll be a Let's Build style series where you guys will get to watch me live stream on, especially for people who go back and watch the VODs. So the VOD of tonight's stream would be available. Let's say, pretend today's Monday. That'll make it easier to explain. The goal being Monday, live stream, we build all this stuff, we have a great time. Tuesday, in the evening, I'm going to, when I have time, because I don't really have time before the evening, so once my son's asleep, I'm going to record for 30 to 45 minutes. We'll kind of toss it around, maybe 25 to 45 minutes. Just depends on the build size and all those things. And then I'll do mini edits, clean some things up. I might do some speed build stuff for super repetitive things. The goal of the video is to continue building on this world and keep building all the things that I'm already planning to do, but it's going to speed up the process while making YouTube videos and live streams at the same time. So really all it is it's going to be a Let's Build series where I stream Monday night, and then Tuesday night I make a video of some kind building to continue that build process, because right now I feel like we're not getting hardly anything done. Enshrouded is a very slow building game as I'm learning all these details, and there's so many small details that you can get lost for hours in like adding little footer details like this, or decor, or just placing lighting. Like there's just so many detail opportunities that I want to keep pushing so we can have lots of builds going, because this build, like, we're essentially building through the rest of the year to finish off early access. I'm assuming late 2025 will go into 1.0, or early 2026 will go to 1.0. And at that point, I want to be extremely far along with this build, in the same way that the sandbox was working. When 1.4 came out, the sandbox was really far along, and it was like the perfect timing to have really fun build processes going. And the amount of stuff I have planned for this thing is easily going to take us a year at this rate. And so the goal being continually make content in the form of live streams and simple enough YouTube videos. I think they'll start really simple, is just me building for 35 minutes. So what you'll see, hopefully Tuesday morning go live, or Tuesday afternoon, you'll see 35 minutes. I guess Monday we will build. Tuesday I'll have a video go live of me making the stairs or whatever it is. So then Monday you get a live stream, Tuesday you get a video, Wednesday you get a live stream, Thursday you get a video. It might end up slightly one day off of that, where like Monday you get a live stream, Luderav gets to watch the VOD Tuesday. I'll work on it Tuesday morning, do any editing for the Let's Build episode Wednesday morning, and then post it hopefully by 12 or so Wednesday afternoon. And then you get another video to watch, because you don't have anything to watch in the morning, and then we go live on the live stream. But it's going to be a back and forth and back and forth. Makes sense of trying to schedule like that. Easy enough for people that know of you to hop on Twitch or a live YouTube, but most find stuff searching. Yes. And that will keep the algorithm in my favor, because currently live streams, people don't find you from live streams, they find you from your videos, and then they come to your live streams. So I need to start utilizing, if I'm going to keep doing this, I need to start utilizing the algorithms better, and utilizing YouTube in a way. The streams have done great, and I'm amazed that I've been able to create any revenue whatsoever from just streaming and having fun and goofing around and not really doing what most people do. But if I want to grow this year, which my goal for 2025 is to hit 10K subs, which is a lofty goal. We're reaching a little bit. We got a long ways to go, but you got to shoot for the stars if you're going to do it, right? So are you planning on putting your VODs on Twitch? Just noticed the other night they're not there. They should be live now. This is actually the first one that should go live on Twitch. It was just a setting I didn't know that I had to turn on. So you should get Twitch VODs from tonight moving forward. I think they stay live as an affiliate for 14 days, I believe. I like the sound of it, timber, easy to edit a video focused on one section too. Then with YouTube, the playlist could end up being per building stuff in here, then stuff on different buildings. Exactly. And then you kind of get a live stream coupled with a quick video, and then a live stream, and then a quick video, and they build off of it. And so for me, it works in the sense, See-Through did it great. I think I can do a better job at creating more edited fun videos in the long run. Instead of just playing for 45 minutes and talking about whatever I want to stay very focused, talking about details, like using these Let's Build videos as also design talks, talking about how I'm thinking about this design, details that you can utilize, how I essentially a mini tips build, but on a small section. So you get a set of stairs, and then they become these tutorial videos at the same time, where it's like, oh, how do I build a cool set of stairs? Let's watch this guy's video on building stairs. And you build some cool details. You get to move forward with my overall mega build that's going on, this mega city, but also create mini build series out of it too. It's kind of a twofold thing. I don't know. I think it's going to be fun. Should be a good time. And it's not, at least starting, it's not going to be this overwhelming thing where I'm like, the top 10 build tips video took me a month to edit that with the time I have. And so I can't create that level of video every week. And I can't create the Hogwarts Legacy boathouse thing. Those builds take a long time because you have to have them really planned out. And you have to have multiple camera settings. You have to have all this stuff. And it was just it was overwhelming to try to just do that and live streaming, because I enjoy the live streaming more than I enjoy the video making. So I'm trying to low entry level bar for my YouTube videos to get us moving forward. And then that will make me better at editing. The little things will just 1% better every video. And by the end of the year, we'll have a really good felt out system, and we'll have tested out a lot of different kind of thumbnails and tags and video types and video naming and all those different conventions through all these mini videos, and see what's working, what's not, all those little things. Who it was, so I went to go look and it wasn't there. Wait, I noticed you were talking to someone on Twitch and my name got brought up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was just talking about other builders in the community that were really good. Funny enough, I was like, he's going to hear this. I call him crazy, but crazy in the best way. Crazy in the same way that I'm crazy. The thought process, this guy was like, dude, this thing's huge. You're crazy. And I'm like, dude, this is just the beginning. We're going to build this whole thing out into a massive city. And this isn't even close to how big this whole dwarven thing's going to be, but oh yes. And then I was like, it's crazy because you've never played the grounded story, and I'm like, it's so good, but you've only played creative. And it was a funny conversation. Yeah. Focus with that ADHD will be interesting. Well, the good thing is hopefully within the next month, I'll be getting on some ADHD medication of some kind to help with the focus. Because I had a buddy that was diagnosed that was suggesting to me that I go get tested, give me one of his pills. I spent that day, I've never been more productive in my entire life. I got so much shit done, dude. It's insane how much shit I got done that day. I did everything on the list and more. It's crazy. Hit that pen a little more often. It doesn't. Unfortunately, the pen, I think, exaggerates my problem. It helps with the creativity. So I do like it during streams and stuff because it keeps my brain moving in interesting ways. But dude, I'm so all over the place on it at the same. When I'm not streaming and not building, I'm like, I can't even remember where I put my phone. I'm all over the place. It's a mess. I think it'll be good. Especially having, I don't really need anything for streaming because it's just I'm having fun. We're not really focused. We're doing whatever. But it's the time when when I need to be making those YouTube videos and editing YouTube videos and doing the productive side of YouTube and all that. That is when I need it really bad. Because I'm just I can't focus and sit down and edit a video for 2, 3, 4 hours at night. By the time 11 o'clock hits and I'm either done with streaming or 8 o'clock hits and my son's asleep, I'm like, I'm not getting anything done. I'm way too tired. Like it's not happening most days. So it's gonna be really interesting. I'm very excited to have this. My wife and I had decided that this year was a year for us to work on bettering ourselves 1% every day, essentially. Just getting to where we want to be in our lives. And for me, that means like pushing myself to do this, like try to, not necessarily like I want to be full time by the end of the year, but like this is a year for me to test how far I can push this whole streaming and content creation thing. Whereas if I don't just go for it, it's never, I'm just going to do this every night. I'm going to have a good time. We're going to be doing fun things, but I'm not going to grow the way that I want this to meaningfully grow. And I want people to have more content. I have a lot of people like talking about wanting more videos. They want more things to watch. Since I can't stream every day, it takes the stress level of trying to stream when my son makes it very difficult because he's just not sleeping very well right now. So I think it'll be really good. I think it's a good mix. I don't think it's super overwhelming on the streaming side, and it's not super overwhelming on the video side, where I think when I started YouTube, I was going way too hard on trying to make like really good videos, and then I started streaming because that was stressing me out and overwhelming me. And then I spent way too much time trying to stream every night, and that was stressing me out and overwhelming me because if I was like, I felt like I was letting you guys down. I'm like, I'm streaming Monday through Friday, and then I got to skip, like, son doesn't go to bed till 11 on Wednesday, so I don't stream Wednesday, and then Friday I got to go out. I'm going out and hanging out with friends, and like I have a life and stuff. So this is a much more manageable schedule as we get rolling, and then we can sort of fine tune things and add more or whatever. So I'm not overstretching myself like I've been. I think it'll be good. I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm already more excited about this new idea than I've been about anything else I've come up with. So we'll see. Never played Grounded, but I watched some people get to the small lab. Dude, play some Grounded, bro. I'm telling you, XYZ, it is so incredibly good. It is my favorite game. Like, top 5 favorite games of my entire life. It's so much fun. And as an architecture person, watch my videos on it. The building is incredible. It's so good. I had so much fun doing it. My wife's convinced I have ADHD, but who knows? It might be it's like a creative person sort of thing where it allows me to be extremely creative, but it really deters the end of productivity. For me is where it really creates problems. This will be a fun year. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be good. It doesn't mean that everything is going to work out exactly like I'm saying. I'm definitely expecting some bumps in the road. I've been pretty bad at like preparing for the adversities of trying to do something like this as a side project, and I think I'm more mentally prepared this year, 2025, compared to last year, where I was just like roses and bubblegum, thinking, oh yeah, this is gonna be so easy, we're gonna kill it. Like, I mean, I knew I wasn't just gonna grow, but I was just too overly optimistic about how quickly things would go and how easy it would be to stream and make videos with a child. It's just because it gets tough. Timing is very difficult. So I think we're gonna have a realistic expectation. I have high goals with realistic expectations for this year, which I think is a good balance. And my skills are a lot higher than they were as of last year. Kind of 100% worth playing, and I didn't even play the storyline. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. 1, 2. We're 1 off on this side. Bummer. But I think it'll be a great year for content creation for me. Also, with Subnautica 2 coming out, I really want to, or coming out in early access, I really want to put myself in a position where I'm more confident with my editing and stuff. And the more we grow till that game comes out, the better off we're going to be, is the way I see it. Because I think there's a huge amount of potential that's going to come from Subnautica especially with the revamped build system. And the real hope is that I'm able to do a little bit more of what I'm ultimately excited about with this channel in general and like content creation, which is the ability to live stream content and turn it into good YouTube content of different kinds. I want to start being slightly more efficient and finding ways that I can like double down on content. So we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I think everyone should be excited. I think it'll be fun. We'll see how it all goes at the end of the day. So many games I want to jump into, and I don't think Grounded will be on the list. Oh, XYZ. Hurts my soul. I don't blame you because I know the feeling. But it's so good. It's just so good. It is one of the absolute top tier survival games ever made, in my opinion. There are very few games that have been done it that well. It is really well done. Story's great, the character's great, the art is great, the development team is incredible. Like every part of it has just been done like top tier. Absolutely top tier. But everyone's got their own thing, so I totally understand that as well. Okay. Okay, that is on. Here's to 10K. Thank you. I think we could do it. I have a realistic expectation that it's not going to be easy, but I do think we can do it. It's going to take some serious dedication, but I think with a couple of the games that are coming out, with this game going into early access or out of early access, most likely, I think there's going to be enough traction that we can make it happen. And I mean, the way I was taught to do goal setting is you always set a stretch goal. And so the goal being, if my actual goal is 5K, if I come up short of 5K, I'm going to be real disappointed. If I shoot for 10K and we hit 5K, well, we've doubled our current subscriber count. And so there'll be positives to take whether we hit 10K or not. The stretch goal is 10K, and I think it's doable with consistency beyond what I'm currently doing. And so if we stretch and, hey, if we hit 9,000, dude, we're 1,000 away from 10,000, you know? If we hit 8,000, we quadrupled our current subscriber count this year. So, like, any way, shape, or form growth is positive. But 10K gives me a realistic goal of, like, I think we can do that. I think I have the right mentality to do something like that compared to a lot of people. Whereas a lot of people like mentally will struggle with that challenge. I think for me, view that kind of stuff like a stretch goal is a very positive thing. And I have the right mentality, whether we hit it or not, that the whole goal is to grow and build a better community and bring more people around that want to do similar things. And more people we find, the more fun the community is going to be overall, and the better off this whole channel is going to be for the end all be all, which is all the different people joining us to build and learn and share ideas with each other, and we'll just keep going. I found something new coming out. I'm not sure what the building is going to be like, but may be something to keep an eye on, called Light of Motirum. Looks like a Horizon Zero Dawn graphics meets Power Worlds with a survival base builder. Huh. I'll write it down. Right Down. See, what is it called? Light of Motirum. And that would be the more, that is also the sort of secondary goal, is that the more successful we become on YouTube and Twitch, the more monthly subscribers and members we get, the more I will be able to dedicate to this whole content creation journey. If we can get to a certain level to where I can start thinking about maybe getting a different job, because I'm not necessarily in love with what I do. My wife is supposed to be getting an exponential raise this year in the near future. She's going through negotiations with her current work, and so if she gets the bonus or the pay that she's discussing, me having a lot more money becomes a lot less important, and so I can sort of look at maybe dialing back and doing this more part-time or full-time or whatever it may be. We'll see how it goes. And in a perfect world, the way I would absolutely love to play games is, what I want to do is have a staple game like Enshrouded, Minecraft, Grounded, whatever. The big game where I can build and have this massive project going. So currently Enshrouded is that concept. The sandbox was Grounded, whatever. Where we play one consistent game, the first part of stream for 2 to 3 hours, and then do a second part of the stream where I try new survival games that have, like, I've heard good things about the building styles and stuff in the game. And so in a perfect world, we would stream for 2 to 3 hours in, say, Enshrouded, and we do that every day. And then the second part of stream, we add in new, different survival games that have good building mechanics, just like Luderav said, like, dude, try out Light of Motirum, or Return to Moria, or whatever the good, like, interesting building style games are that are out there, and then create 100 days. Like, I built for 100 days in Light of Motirum. Here's what happened. I really, really like the 100 days style videos, because you can take a live stream and turn it into good YouTube content. And so it gives me this ability that I can just live stream, playing the game, learning the game, doing stuff. We play it for 100 days and we build as much as we possibly can. And then it becomes this like highlight where a lot of people do 100 days content, but I've never seen anyone do 100 days of building content. And I want to create like high quality videos out of the streams, and they would be few and far between, because it takes a little while to play 100 days of a game, not real life days, but in game days, and creating more high quality content out of streaming like that. And that way you get sort of your staple game, and then we get to experiment and learn and try new games, and we just get some different experiences on the channel. And I think having that ability to have more time of not just playing one game, we have our consistent game that people want to come and see this build grow forever. And then we have a new game that brings in new viewership and new subscribers to the channel and new viewers. And we just continually grow and evolve, and we find new people and new games, and we just become this like guide tutorial channel, but also a building channel. And we just have a lot of fun. I have a lot of interesting ideas that I want to push, but it takes more time than I currently have to get to that level. So we'll see how it goes. What's the best way to get D-duper jelly? Just farming. Timber the conglomerate. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if I'm going to do long term, I have to create a more of a plan than I currently have. I think you can stumble and fall through your way on YouTube, but if you don't create a long-term plan, there's no long-term success to build from. And so that consistency is what everyone's looking for, and growth with different games, not being stuck with one game. And I physically can't play one game forever, most of my life. Like the Minecraft YouTubers that play Minecraft, I can't do that. I will never be the person who plays one game for the rest of their life. I will play mini games for long periods of time, but eventually I will get burned out and want to do something completely different, or it's not going to work. Best way to get D-duper jelly. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I will get to your thing, Thomas. I'm trying to, or John, I'm trying to think of what is the best way while I'm talking. So I'll get you in a second. I just have to remember a couple of details. The majority of grounded YouTubers, exactly. I mean, See-Through had a huge fall off because he spent all of his time and focus and completely burned himself out, rightfully so, only playing grounded, and then his viewership died down immensely, and he's struggled to kind of get his footing back in it. And like Paralyzer went and did Call of Duty content, and his entire following abandoned him, like gone. I mean, he's going from 40 or 50,000 views a video to like 100 or 200 or 1,500 max. So it's like, I don't want to get stuck in that trap of being stuck with one thing, and then when it dies, because inevitably, Minecraft 2 is coming out, but I'm not competing with the Minecraft YouTubers that are going to immediately jump into Minecraft 2 whenever that happens. So I don't want to get myself stuck in one game and betting my entire future on it. And I've watched a couple other streamers that do a similar style, completely different games. Cade is a great example. He plays many different games. A couple other guys that I watch play one game in the morning, and then they switch their stream to new games, and they're always trying different things, and they make secondary content, and they always have their bread and butter, but they don't get burned out in the same degree because they're not stuck with one thing forever. It's a healthier way to approach long-term success in content creation. D-duper jelly. So what I would say, there isn't a good way. The best way is killing as many infused bugs as humanly possible. As you go up in New Game Pluses, more of them spawn, you get more D-duper jelly, you get more items, you get all of that stuff. Realistically, the only way to get a lot of it is to farm as many crinkles, waffles, and cones as you possibly can, and then dedupe those. That's the only way I did it. I had like 8 or 10 chests full of deduper jelly because I used a duplication glitch, because they pretty much had openly said that they weren't going to change the way that the deduper jelly works. Through what I had heard. And so I used a glitch where you deduped an equipped item, and it just endlessly, the item never went away, and you could just dedupe hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. But unfortunately that got patched out very quickly, so it's not an option. So realistically, the only way to get deduper jelly is deduping the trinkets, which means kill as many infused bugs as you possibly can, which is run around the yard like an idiot killing infused bugs. It's not a good system by any means. The more cones you get, the more better. Mo better. But yeah, it just takes time, unfortunately. There's not a great system. Trying to think of anything else. I mean, infused weapons as well that you can get from the bosses, but then you have to be in New Game Plus 4. So that's fairly unobtainable for a while for most people. So early on, yeah, it's just deduping as many cones as humanly possible. Which is, I think you can get a lot more than you think. And then, of course, if you're using the deduper jelly to then make trinkets, you dedupe the trinkets that don't work, or you don't get the items you want. But yeah, it's really just trinket. The deduping trinkets, as many as you possibly can. And the higher a New Game Pluses you get, the better off you are. It really does make a big difference. If you think yourself as creative a builder, I would love to see what you come up with. I'm always interested to see what people build. Yes. I guarantee XYZ is a creative builder. Your talent may be unrecognized thus far, but I guarantee you're a good builder. Anyone that thinks architecturally can build in a video game, it's really not that hard. It just is time and dedication to get good at building in a specific game. Like, I wasn't a good builder in Grounded in the beginning. It took me a while to get there. Time and effort. That's everything in life, though. More time you spend playing a game, the more better you're gonna get. Sure. I don't really care where these are placed, if I'm being honest. Leave that down. Trying to see if I missed any details. It feels really good to have this like at least replicated at this point, so this room feels finished or close to it. I'm gonna add decor and different things and start making the details much more like these little things adding in. Secondary materials, we'll push and pull walls, I'll cut things out. This is what I'm really understanding about Enshrouded is it's more of a sculpting session for me, where it's adding and removing materials. So it's coming in and placing walls, flat walls like this, and then pushing and pulling and adjusting and give and take as I go is really what I'm figuring out is working the best for me. And then experimenting endlessly with how these different decor items like function together, because it's crazy. Ludorav missed it. I figured out, I've been wanting big chains, and I figured out this item has massive chains, dude. Don't these look sick? The green goes away too. You may have heard that earlier, but like, how cool does that look? But it ruins my armory because they peek through the bottom. Yeah, the green light goes away when it's covered, but it's so good. It looks so good above. I'm so disappointed, but I might be able to make these work in the armory. I think I have some ideas of how I could utilize the big chains, because it only doesn't work here because something's under it. Nothing's going to be under the armory, so I don't think it'll be that bad. The little chains work, but that's not ideal. Figure out a use for that. Yeah, 100%. It looks, the big chain looks so good. I'm really disappointed that they don't have the big, like, curved ones that are in some of the buildings I've seen. I'd love to have a couple of them hanging and stuff. It looks so good. Considered doing something like this, but just never got too deep into gaming. I do plan on recording building and architecture programs for school, maybe my freelance work too. Nice. If you have any questions about recording and stuff, let me know, XYZ. You can always hit me up on Discord at any time. You have questions about it. Not that I am an expert by any means. I have done quite a bit of trial and error, though. I will say that. I've experimented a decent amount. Not as much as a lot of people, but I do have a decent amount of knowledge I can pass on to people. Been helping Knife Dragon here and there as well. Oops. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to walk through this like that. Lude, earlier you said something about lava pouring into some pit. What pit are you speaking of? I need to know. Yeah, honestly, it's so much easier than you might think, but it is extremely daunting to start. It's extremely daunting to start at. There's just there's like an over saturation in the amount of information on recording and all of that. Like there's just so much information out there that it's absolutely overwhelming. And I'm not necessarily the smartest or the best at it, but I do know enough that I feel like I could pass a certain amount of information along to people. Semi-successfully. I have to mess with these. This will be an interesting little build to do. I think I could easily spend 30 minutes on building a set of stairs and making it look really epic. I have some interesting ideas. Architecture program is beyond me. I just build in gaming. I've seen a lot of people make videos and content on teaching people how to use architectural BIM modeling and 3D modeling programs, but I've very rarely seen people make actual content out of it. So it's kind of an interesting idea. I mean, you could do it very similar to what I'm doing. You're just building and answering miscellaneous questions that people have. But realistically, 3D modeling programs are very similar in gaming. You could do it very similar. Oh, like out of the ceiling. Interesting. Interesting. Could you even do, like, since the armory is below, I could do like lava pits down here as a lighting feature and do some like troughs of lava that are coming from the ceiling down in here. That could be kind of cool. There's probably a way I could make it work from the ceiling up there, but yeah, I don't even know how I'm doing up there yet, so that's a little out of my thought process. But I could see it coming from like down here and going down in. That could be interesting. Really interesting, huh? Yeah, the ideas are, that's the thing about this game, is endless amounts of ideas. Endless amounts of ideas are running through my head. The hardest part is like figuring out what to do next, because I'm just like, what if I do this? What if I do that? What if I go here? What if I go there? Open the Adobe video editing software and immediately closed it. DaVinci Resolve, first off, is, I like it exponentially more than the Adobe software. Because all you have to do, first things first, XYZ, download OBS. Absolutely free. Download DaVinci Resolve, absolutely free. Record, it's getting, you just set up a couple scenes or a couple sources, so like your main monitor. Or I have Enshrouded, so when I open, if Enshrouded's closed, this recording won't show up. You add one source, which is like the game or the program you're using. So if you have the program open, you just select that as a source, and then you can start recording from there immediately. You don't necessarily need a webcam and all that other crap. It's overkill for the most part, especially in the beginning. Most people, you don't really need it. I do it because I live stream, but other than that, you don't really need it. OBS is really, really simple, and you can very quickly learn to utilize it with like one YouTube video. Like, learn a couple settings from a YouTube video. OBS is start recording. As long as your mic is attached the same way that it would be like in your sound mixer settings, you're ready to go. Very simple. And then DaVinci Resolve, still an editing program, so not necessarily the most simplistic thing in the world, but for editing videos and stuff, it's like you throw it in the timeline, you use the blade tool, and you cut the pieces you don't want. You can just apply the transitions that are already implemented in it, just throw like fade in, fade out. Like, it's very simple to throw them in. It's really easy to add text. It's really easy to do little zoom ins. There's so many little things, but like starting off, from the videos I did, everything was with free programs and the transitions that are already like preset up in the system. So I really like DaVinci Resolve, and also DaVinci Resolve has all of the stuff that you have to pay for with Adobe for free. Pretty much, like, there's like one or two things you could add to DaVinci Resolve that would give it extra uses that you wouldn't need till you're really good. Do I have to do the Java-matic to be able to unlock the Wasp Queen? No, you do not. If you want the spoiler of how to unlock the Wasp Queen and get into the Brawny Boy bin, let me know, and I will tell you. I don't want to spoil it for you unless you want to know, though. Okay, how are we looking here? I need to get these torches changed out at some point. Looks so good, though. It's done. Now I'm going to really have to start looking into all the decor items that you can add. Because there's so much cool stuff that I want to get added into this whole place. Please, so you're going to need to go to, if you've seen where the wasps spawn, there's the wasp nests hanging wherever they are. There's one by the red toolbox. There's one by the stump lab. There's one at the fallen, in the upper yard. There's a like fallen log. There's one hanging from there. There's one by the Java-matic. And I think you need, they might have changed it. I can't remember if it's 3 or 4. You just have to chop them down. So you can shoot a spicy staff. You can shoot arrows, I believe, at them. You can just run up to it and chop it with, if you can get close enough, you can chop it down with an axe. But you chop those down, and then at night when you sleep, you'll get a cutscene that opens the Brawny Boy bin, and then you'll be able to go inside. But it's all about chopping down the wasps. You essentially have to aggro them and get them pissed at you, and then it unlocks it for you. Now comes your favorite part, detail work. Exactly. I mean, that's when it really comes to life. Like, there's already a lot of details is the thing, which I'm really happy about. Like, we've done this. The only decor that's currently going on is these, the crypt fences, lights, a couple like ins and outs, the chains, I guess, and lights. Yeah. Other than that, like I've hardly started. I haven't put in any decor items, which I think is what's going to start really bringing the whole thing together. Is just tossing decor everywhere. The thing I've been hesitant about is I don't like my voice and definitely wouldn't want to hear it multiple times. That's the great part. I hate my voice too. I hate listening to my own content. No, most people won't hate your voice. I think I sound like a absolute idiot listening to most of my stuff. You get over it really quick. Yeah, I think it's less important that you like your voice. It's more important. Jesus. It's more important that other people like if you make good, useful content, people will like it no matter what. The issue is that most people make content that's just useless. It's just them doing something with no point. You're like playing Enshrouded, not talking, not being interesting, not teaching someone something. So like if you're using an architectural program and you're just sort of like talking about how you're thinking through things and doing things, people will find that interesting because people want to learn how you got good at what you got good at. That's my whole entire channel is based off the fact that I'm good at building and people want to learn how to build from someone that's good at building. And they want to see what I do. And that's good enough that no matter whether I think my voice is annoying or not, it works. People enjoy it. My first video, if you go watch the Lint, the Ultimate Guide to Lint, the 1.2 Ultimate Guide to Lint or whatever, the first video I ever made, I spend the entire video breathing into my mic like an absolute sociopath. It sounds horrible because I didn't know the settings. I didn't know how to set things up. I didn't have a mic cover. I was using a cheap like headset mic. That video has almost 70,000 views. My first video ever. And I had someone like make a funny joke about like being turned on. Like it was a joke, but they were like, wow, it really turns me on. Like listening to you breathe into your mic for 30 minutes. Like, and I'm like, but I still got 70,000 views on that video. So it's like, at the end of the day, no matter how bad you sound, like if it's a good video, it's a good video. That's all people care about. That video probably would have 100,000 views if I wasn't breathing like a psychopath in it. Yeah, it did help me it gave me a boost of confidence. I didn't necessarily stream with see-through. I guess I did a couple times. But we did a single YouTube video doing a tour of my base, and he was like, dude, you're so natural. Like, it's easy to talk to you. You're chill. You're not annoying. It's just easy. You should think about doing this, because that's all it takes is not doing gimmicky garbage, create genuinely useful content, and be a genuinely good, nice person. You're good to go. People that like that ASMR crap, it grosses me out, dude. The ASMR like eating videos, ugh, I hate it. I hate this. My number one pet peeve is people like eating and smacking their lips and like all that. I hate it. Hate it with a burning passion. Absolutely hate it. And I can't stand those videos. Show up on my timeline all the time, and I'm like, I don't want to listen to this dude eating. This is disgusting. It's so bad. But people eat that shit up, dude. It's crazy. Every once in a while, I like a good food review because I want to know if the food at a place is good. But like the vast majority of it just grosses me out. Mm-mm. Thought we might try a couple quests. I feel like I'm at a good stopping point for the building for the night. I'm just like, I'm not sure where I want to head next. I don't want to start the stairs because I want to make a video on that. The armory is still just a thought in my head. And all we are going to be doing is clearing. This is going to be huge to hold all the armors in the way that I'm thinking. So it's just going to be me clearing dirt. So I'm probably going to do a lot of the clearing off stream as well. Did YouTube videos with see-through, you and Potato, and co-streamed with Potato, and I still don't like my voice. Yeah. As long as you're having fun, your voice and all that stuff doesn't mean anything, honestly. It really doesn't matter. All right. Been hey, you know, I really do think my voice is super annoying. Like I genuinely have always been like, wow, my voice is so annoying. And my friends, as friends do, have always told me my voice is annoying too. So, you know, if I can do it, you can do it. I guarantee you there are people with more annoying voices than you doing YouTube. I 100% guarantee it. Dude, who created this frickin' staircase? Psychos. This is the craziest ramp I've ever seen. But like, I've had a great time. Like, Luderav and I have made a lot of random. Dude, what? When did this get here? Dude, I had no clue this was here. What? Where am I? Have I even visited this? I don't think I have. I did not know this was here. Interesting. Very interesting. Makes this place way cooler. Eventually, my goal was to build some bridge. There's like some structure, this thing right here. You can barely see it on the map, but I wanted to build a bridge over here and then build more of a village and castle and stuff on this side, but well, that's so far off. Can't even think that far ahead. Those goats? Why are they stuck up there? Is there a way you can make like a copy of your world so I can get a better look at your pagoda base? I'd have to share it in some way, but I don't share at this moment in time any of it. If you haven't seen the Pagoda Base photo album on my Discord, that'd be a great place to start. I'm pretty sure that the vast majority of that is in like order as well. What's in here? It's not where we're trying to go. Stop getting distracted. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of photos. Also, check out my base tour. That is, I think the vast majority of people have had the most success using my base tour to like just pause. Just pause the video and take a look at everything when you see it. I've had a lot of luck. I have had people have a lot of luck with that. Oh, that was it. Nope, I want that. But I've sort of held off sharing my worlds in any way, shape, or form because I had so many people asking that if I give it to one person, I have to give it to every person. And that is not something I don't really want to open that can of worms at this moment. Trying to, but it's kind of hard to get a good look at the staircase. I think the base tour does a pretty good job of showing the staircase off. But again, send images in the Discord, and I'll always be happy to kind of walk through it with you as well. Oh, I gotta go this way. Post the container project? No. Went to do it, and it was being a mess. I got distracted, is really what happened. As always. I started looking through my old architecture projects, and I was like, dang, some of these are really cool. And then I'm like, what am I doing? Oh, God, this isn't working. Yeah, overly distracted with my own self. So I definitely need to post the container project. I forgot how detailed. I forgot it was the year where we had to, like, do legit details, and, like, it wasn't just like design a building and do a floor plan and make it work. It was like we had to do legit construction documents of a decent amount of it, showing like sections of how the wall worked and the insulation and all that. So there's some really cool details of it, and I just need to get it posted. Nope. That was close. Forgot how fun of a little project it was. It's nothing crazy, but it was really fun. I'm gonna lurk. Probably pass out here shortly. I'll catch you next time. Sounds good. It's already 11, so not like I'm gonna be on for another hour or anything anyways. Yes, we made it. But appreciate you hanging out, Lude. Good to see you. We'll get that base tour done soon. I'm finally at a point where I'm not feeling like I have a trillion things going on every day. So it's gonna be, should happen soon. I'll hit you up soon and let you know. That's another video. That's the same. I also want to start doing base tours again. Issue is no one's currently like building in, like, everyone in Grounded was building, and so it was really easy to be like, I had people reaching out. I didn't really make a lot of videos because of the timing and stuff. But I want to do that more consistently. I would love to be a place to like do what See-Through did and do lots of base tour videos for people to show off what they do. So I want to keep that whole thing going. But we got to get to a point where we're playing a game where a lot of people are doing that. Oh, crap. Just run right off the edge. Leave that chicken alone. Dude, did that lion just like straight yeet him? Yep. Oh, there you went. He ain't gonna be a rush hour. Oh. Oh, okay. Bye. Why did they do that? No. No, I did it. No. No. Oh, God. I hate my life. What do I do? Okay. I think we can still make it. Dude, what a mess. Please make it. Please make it. Please make it. I hate my life. I hate my life. Dang it. Oh, man. Why do I do this to myself? Dude, those dudes were like flying. They straight flew off of that cliff. Came in at the right time. We've just been like shooting the shit for the last hour, dude. And then you come in right when the lion things just start yeeting themselves off of a cliff. What's my, I'm also want to start making clips of live stream content. So I need to be better about writing stuff down. So I've kept a little list of things that I can pull from the stream and make clips of. How do I get out of here? Then that's where this mistake really comes in, is that falling into this area just means now I can't go to get out. I didn't even try to do that. Like, that was just naturally me being so bad that I fell off of the cliff like an idiot. Good times. Good times. How do we... can I get out of this shroud, please? The fact that you can't TP when you're in the shroud is, like, I know it makes sense, but I'm not happy about it, you know? They both had 2025 resolutions to fly. And like, I'm a flying kitty these days. I don't even know why I'm fighting these guys. They're so low level, it doesn't even matter. I guess I am really close to growing a level, so maybe I'm overthinking that. Can I TP now? Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? Okay. Wait. Oh, I am enshrouded. It just fills my shroud. Dang it. Okay, well. This way. Maybe? Yes. Alright, we're safe. Whee. How's it going, Oozin? Hope you're doing good, man. Glad you could enjoy the funniest moment of stream tonight. Okay, maybe we just don't get those music notes. SpongeBob. I'm definitely a SpongeBob enthusiast. Let's just say that. What's this? This mysterious wanderer appears. SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants. It's my boy. If you want to know how obsessed with SpongeBob is, munchies, that's it. Nothing else. If you want to know how obsessed with SpongeBob me and my friend group how obsessed we are. My friend got married, and they did this really cute thing where you took a little piece of paper and you wrote down some positive thing, something you liked about them as a couple, something, and on their 1-year anniversary, they were going to open this bottle and read all the notes together with a bottle of wine and have this very, like, heart to heart sort of thing. You unsubbing now? Never. Not allowed. SpongeBob's the best. I won't hear anything else. You don't have to like it, but I always will. And me and my buddy, who were groomsmen in this wedding, we probably wrote down 50 to 100, like at least 30 to 50. I don't want to exaggerate too much. Probably 30 different quotes from SpongeBob, and then put them in this bottle. And my friend loves SpongeBob. So, and me and the guy who wrote them, and my friend and his wife thinks they're funny to a certain extent, but it's not her favorite thing in the world. And on their 1-year anniversary, we got a group text from them. Me and my buddy got a group text, and they're like, "You fucking sons of bitches. We just spent the last 2 hours reading only your SpongeBob quotes. No one else did anything." There was like 5 other notes, and they were like, "Holy cow, like, we got so many. Like, this is going to be so fun." And it was just SpongeBob quote after SpongeBob quote after SpongeBob quote. And I still to this day die laughing at that. Because it's so fitting with our friend group. It's so fitting. But man, was it funny. Just good times. Not everyone has to understand that, but I think it's quite hilarious. Wait. Okay, we're going the right way. I'm just a child at heart, you know? That's just me, you know? Whoa, that was a guy. I was like, I'm gonna drop down on this guy, and then I'm like, oh wait, never mind. There's not a guy. We're good. It was a guy. I just thought this table looked cool, but it's not. What am I looking for? Scattered cosmetic hunter items. Where are the hunter items? Where is it? Reach? What? I don't see it. Do you see it? Stinky rats, dude. Not seeing them. Is anyone else seeing them? Going on a hunt for a new chair tomorrow. Nice. I end up just standing now. I don't even need a chair anymore. It's just the way to go. Why stand? Why sit when you could stand? These really are scattered hunter. What are they? Scattered cosmetic hunter items. Well, you know, they're very scattered. Dude, chill, bro. You're just blowing up my house. What? You lived with 1 health? What a rip. Alright, where you at, nerd? Did you jump off the roof? Okay, has anyone seen a, Uzin? I saw one in the alley, might be gone though. You guys just happen to like live right next to each other? You got cocky, son. Instead of screaming, you should have just fought me. Ooh. It's every villain's ultimate downfall. Is that a secret door? Is that a secret door? that a secret door? Is that a secret door? Is that a secret? It's a secret door. I found it. That's it. What a rip. What was the point of that? Is this a secret door? No. See, I knew it. I'm starting to learn this game. I missed those a lot of the time previously. Does the hunter's clothes in here? Hunter? Where's your clothing? Oh. This looks promising. Yeah. I was wrong. What the? What are you doing down here? This isn't the hollowed halls. What the heck? What are you goofballs doing here? Is it in here? This is the one. This is not the one. Cat. I don't know. Is it? I don't understand. Is it this hard to find? Am I losing my mind? Is it just not here? Or am I missing, like, is it anywhere in the city? I don't know. Ah! That would have been way more epic if that would have killed him in one shot. Oh. What? What did we just open? What? Oh. Perfect. A door. What? What is it? Dude, what? What is this? Huh, that's a new one. They just forgot to delete the part for the door, apparently. Why is all this weird stuff happening now? Like, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go run around like an idiot for a little bit, and then all the chaos is happening now. Rats. Where is this? What? Rat. Oh, I'm such a moron, dude. Please tell me that when you break one of these, you get metal. I do this every time. I just need to go get some metal scraps. That's all we gotta do. It's okay. Don't panic. Okay, now I'm stuck in the building. We can panic a little bit. How does one get out of a building? Lockpicks. Huh? No, those aren't lockpicks. That's metal though, right? Yes. Perfect. It's all planned. All planned, baby. Dude, what? Am I getting attacked while inside this building? Cosmetics? This is it, right? No! No! New game mechanic. Screaming in your mic ups your in-game strength. I think it does. I think it does, right? What? Was I screaming really loud? Is that what you're saying? Dude, what? My mic is fairly sensitive, so if I'm being too loud, you just have to let me know. It doesn't help because I'm normally very chill, and then all of a sudden, like, shit hits the fan, and I'm like, what? See, you say usually... Oh, there he is. You say usually a door is how you get out. Do you remember the door we just found a second ago? It's not always true. Doors do not always lead to the outside. Sometimes they lead just to a wall. I don't make the rules. I just live here. Okay, I'm not understanding where I'm missing these items. Oh, no, I didn't. I can yell louder. Ah! No, we're just not strong enough. It's more for like the suspense. It's less about doing more damage. It's for the clip. I'm about to enjoy your weekend. Just a few more weeks for my PC components to get here, and I'll be on Enshrouded. Dude, let's go. That's so sick. Can't wait to have some more people building in the game with me. It's exciting. But you have a great night, man. So I said usually. Apparently it's a me problem is really what I'm figuring out. And that's just kind of consistent over life. I seem to be the problem the vast majority of the time. So I'm learning that. And that's something I guess we all have to accept at some point. Okay. You can't tell me it's not this chest. It's not this chest. Who does this? You guys are so mean. Alright, this is the... I'm losing my mind. Thank goodness. Never forget your lockpicks. Spellbinder hat. That isn't... not what we're looking for. Okay, well, I give up. I don't want to spend the next hour running around here for nothing. That's okay. It's already 11:15. I think we had a great stream. I'm going to TP home. We'll call it here for the night. Appreciate everyone hanging out. It was a good time. I'm hoping that I get a video posted sometime next week. Hopefully earlier than later. Is the goal. So keep an eye out for Tuesday. Otherwise, I will be back on Monday, where most likely we're going to start working on this armory, which I think is going to be cool. I got some ideas. We got a lot to figure out, but I think if our storage, like chest area, looks this epic, I think the armory, and once we get into this stuff, we're going to start building some really cool stuff. I'm really excited about where this game is heading. But other than that, I appreciate everyone hanging out. Hope everyone has a great rest of their night, a great weekend, and I will see you Monday at 8 p.m. PST